In the picture. Hello, everybody. Let me just wait. I'm early. Lisa is early today. I don't know if many people are going to be on today because it's a Sunday. Hello. Hello. Happy Sunday. Oh my God, I gotta go through all of that to get to where I want to go. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm just posting. There we go. Hi, Janet. How are you? Okay, I'm in the live chat. We're good. Okay, we're good. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Sunday Live. That's usually Saturday Live, but it wasn't last night. So it's today. I got my tea. Literally put my makeup on in, I don't know, 15 minutes. You're keeping cool under the AC. Yes, I know. It is scorching hot, isn't it? I don't even know. I have not stepped outside. I haven't even gone on the patio. Usually we're okay on our patio until about in between 12 and 1, and then the sun comes around the corner, and then you can't even go out on the patio. Like, it just takes your breath away. So I keep the curtains shut in our dining room. The AC is on full blast because it's freaking hot in Toronto. And it's going to be crazy hot. Hi, Andrea. It's going to be crazy hot, I think, for the next week. Well, all summer, pretty much, right? Unless we get some rain. Oh, somebody doesn't like, I think that's Donna, so I'm okay for now for sipping on my tea. What was I going to say? I can't remember. See, I'm hot now. Whoo, Lord. Sipping on tea, and it's 38 degrees outside. So what are y'all doing today? What are you going to have for your dinner? I need some dinner ideas. Ian's at work, so I don't usually cook like anything big when Ian's at work. I don't know. I'm thinking it might be a bacon grilled cheese sandwich. And you're sipping on your hot tea there too? Oh, cool. I'm a Tetley. Like, I have flavored teas. I like chocolate mint. And I like a lemon tea. If I get a cold or something, which is rare, I rarely get a cold. I like a lemon tea for that. And I like black currant tea, but maybe grilled cheese. Me too, Janet. But my favorite tea, and I usually have 2 cups of tea in the morning if I have time, is Tetley. It's got to be Tetley. It's got to be milk. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Brooke, is this your first time here? Brooke is from Newfoundland. Where back home are you from, Brooke? And if it is your first time here, write a couple sentences. Let us know all about you. I got to do something with my hair because you know I'm going to drive you crazy because it's still a little bit wet. See? Still a little bit wet, so I better put it back somehow. If not, I'm going to play with it, and I don't really have anything, only this little tiny clip. Andrea drinks flavored teas from David's Tea. I think I've only ever had something from David's Tea once or twice because I'm pretty much, you know, I like my my Tetley. I'm a Tetley tea girl, but it's gotta have milk. I don't like cream. And growing up back home, you had carnation milk. Like, that's what you put in your tea was carnation milk. Every kid, I think, born, I don't know, from 1950 to 19 or maybe 2000 had carnation milk instead of formula. Every baby. Brooke is from the Burn Peninsula, but she's working and living in Goose Bay. Oh, interesting. I had family who used to live in Goose Bay. I don't think they live there anymore. I don't know. I think actually I still have a cousin living up there. Everyone say hi to Brooke. It's the first time being here. Janet's a Tetley tea girl. You can't go the tinned milk. You can't have that carnation milk either, Janet. Is that what you're saying? You got family there as well? Yes. Yes, the carnation milk, I swear to God, like my niece and my nephews were, you know, when they're babies, My sister didn't breastfeed. It was carnation milk. I swear to God, every baby in Newfoundland up until probably 2000 maybe was all about the carnation milk back home. You don't like it too much of it. You had too much of it when you were a kid. Me too, Janet. When we had cereal, because milk was too expensive to buy. Like we didn't grow up. We would pull, and milk was way too expensive. So for cereal, it was carnation milk and water. You put some carnation milk in, and you put in some water, and that was your milk. If we did have a bag of milk, my dad would drink it, I swear, in like 4 hours. And it wasn't even a bag of milk, like a quart of milk or whatever. So yeah, milk, actual milk. We didn't have actual milk growing up. We had the carnation. And even now, like if mom comes here, we always make sure we got a couple of cans of carnation milk in the fridge because that's all she has with her milk or with her tea or with her coffee, right? Is the carnation, the good old carnation milk. Things you did. Things you did when you were a kid. I hope I'm not lagging. Am I lagging? Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, you're not going to believe what I got today. A knock comes on the door at 9:30 this morning. And no, it wasn't Sephora because that's coming tomorrow. Honey, if you're watching, I won a raffle. Another one. A knock came on the door and I go and open it and it's a box. Let me get that box. Hold on. If somebody comes, I'm here. Hold on. Let me get the box. It's a good thing I'm not naked under this. Okay. So I get a box. And I'm like, Canada Post didn't say I had anything out for delivery. So I decided, you know what? I should go down and check my mailbox. So I go and check my mailbox. And there's another box. Nothing on my app saying it was delivered out for delivery. So that might have been there. Because I didn't understand why would he bring one box up? And why would there be a box, you know, a key in my mailbox to open up and to get the other box? Because with my boxes, sometimes the mailman will put a key in the mailbox because we have this thing downstairs that you need a key for to get into the different compartments to get your boxes if you have them. So yeah, I was like, okay, I got 2 boxes. So I haven't, after this live, I'm going to unbox one. I'm just going to open up this here. Not that one. This one. I'm going to open up this one. So this was a boxy pop-up. Oh, I'm good? Okay, Brooke said that's all your nan will drink. Dad will only drink fresh milk now because he drank so much tin milk as a kid. Yeah, Brooke, I'm on the same page as your dad, and I think Janet is as well. I want fresh milk in my tea. I don't want tin milk. I don't want it. I'm like your dad. But that's all Mom will have is carnation. Good old carnation milk. So I have a question for those of you who regularly get, yes, so this one is my Look Fantastic subscription box for June, and you can tell it's beat up pieces. So that was the key for that one was in my box, and this one was outside my door, which didn't make sense. Andrea uses almond milk in her tea. I've never had almond milk before. What was I saying? Yes, BoxyCharm. So apparently, if you guys had to pay duty, you know, those duty fees or whatever, on your BoxyCharm, I think it was pop-up orders and the subscription boxes, because I know some people got charged for the duty fees or whatever, charge on duty, COD fees. I don't know what it was. BoxyCharm is refunding. And I know that was for the month of June. But I want to know, for people who had to pay, you know, the last 6 months, did you keep your receipts? I would be sending in every single receipt and going, okay, pay for this. Hi, Ashley. Your kid is driving you crazy, so you'll be in and out. Okay, love. You know, Madison, oh my God. Ian said when he went to work this morning, she was awake at like 5 this morning. And I was out working in the dining room all morning. And this child is still sleeping. And she fell asleep on the couch, so she's sleeping on the couch. I literally went to her like 2 or 3 times to make sure she was still breathing. I don't think she got up until 1:45, and I'm like, oh my God, what time did you go to bed? Like, were you up until 5:30 in the morning? I don't know. They're going to refund your boxy duty. Yes, Andrea, I've seen pictures of people posting, send in your receipts, and they were refunding. But I know that was for the month of June. I want to know if everybody kept your receipts, if you got charged, say, in April and May and January, send in those receipts. But they are refunding people. Oh, you did send it in. Oh, okay, Andre, you sent it in. Did you hear from them? They are going to refund it? Because you got a question mark there. So I wasn't sure if you were asking the question or if you got refunded for it. So this is what I got in that last, was it a BoxyCharm add-on or the pop-up? The last one they did anyways. Ashley said she sent screenshots of her bank last week, but you didn't hear anything. You're just looking into it. Okay, you were asking. Yes, so I've seen posts on BoxyCharm Canada. Some people posted on our Facebook page that BoxyCharm has refunded them. So keep your receipts. Make up a big stink. I'll be canceling. I don't know, but BoxyCharm are refunding them apparently. Now, I don't know if they're refunding every single person, but, if you're going to refund one, you better refund everybody. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people, like, it got their attention because a lot of people canceled. And the same thing that we did with Look Fantastic, people did with BoxyCharm. They canceled because of these duty fees and stuff like that. So apparently they're refunding. I just don't know if they're refunding everybody. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to refund just the subscription boxes that people got charged duty on. Or, are they going to refund the add-ons and the boxy pop-ups that people got charged all these fees on? So that'd be interesting. Anyway, this is what I got from what was the last one that BoxyCharm had? Was it the pop-up or was it the add-on? I don't remember. I went into Roxanne's account and I ordered the Life's a Drag palette. I didn't get charged duties. I've never been charged duties on anything from BoxyCharm. And I'm not currently subscribed to BoxyCharm. I was debating because the premium palette, BoxyCharm, I'm not going to... Andrea, close your ears. Oh, that's a gold palette. It's Life's a Drag. It's the Life's a Drag palette that I grabbed from Lunar Beauty, the Manny MUA guy. And I don't know why I did it. Because you guys know, down here, I probably won't use, I might use this one. Might use that one. I seen, they posted a spoiler that everybody in July is going to get. Andrea, close your ears. Right now, close your ears because I'm coming out with a spoiler for premium. Oh, but you unsubbed. Okay. Everybody in July was supposed to be getting the Manny MUA palette that he did, maybe it was 6 months ago with Morphe. It's a nice looking palette. I was like, do I want to? But then I seen the spoilers for the base box because if I sign up, I got to get the base box in order to get the premium box. And I think I seen another spoiler for the premium box. And I went, no, I don't want to. I'm not into what's coming out. Andrea, you said something. Why? Okay. Andrea said she's only got Cosbox and she re-signed up for Topbox for fun. You don't know if any is worth it right now with the wait. I know. Hi, WPG girl. The wait is insane. Oh my God. I think it's getting worse. It's definitely getting worse because, my Look Fantastic box has been late every month since COVID. And people are getting it, weeks before me. I actually got refunded for this box. She sent me a message on Friday saying she was going to refund me for this box. So I'm like, yay, I got refunded and I got the box today. Woohoo, right? But oh my God, it's getting worse. Like Canada Post is definitely getting worse. And I think this is the worst I've seen it since COVID started. Andrea says it's a really nice palette. Hi, Nikki. How are you? It is a really nice palette. I don't know. I'll probably use the shade Snatched. But I definitely won't, do anything with the blues here. But I do like the neutrals around here. You know me, I'm a neutral girl. I like that. I'll definitely be using this one here. I don't know. I might do something. I find with me, I don't quite know what goes with yellow. I want to do, today I'm going to do a review on this palette. I have tried it. This is the Morphe Manny Ziegler palette. I'm reading. Ashley said it's getting worse. Your Ipsy hasn't moved in 3 weeks. And a freebie from Boxy hasn't moved in 2.5 weeks. I know, it's insane. WPG Girl said she's getting premium and can sell the palette if I want it. I'll let you know, WPG Girl, if I want it. The Manny X Morphe one is really nice. Yes, it is. I know it's really nice. I have to look at it because I think I jumped on this one and I'm looking at it going, there's like 4 or 5 shades I'm not going to use here. That thing, it's got to be 80%, right? Hi, Kelsey. Brooke said she used to be subscribed to Ipsy for years. She unsubscribed last year. Any recommendations on a new subscription box that is actually worth it? Brooke, what are you looking for? If you're looking for makeup or if you're looking for skincare, what are you looking for? Kelsey said she's still waiting for her June Boxy Locks and add-ons. Both are in Montreal, so you're sure it'll be another month. Yeah, like I literally, Kelsey, this is the BoxyChart add-on. I just got it today. Today, I just got it. Ashley's got, Andrea said no Ipsy for her. Ashley said she's got a bunch of eyeshadow palettes she may sell. You have so many you haven't touched because they are all similar. Yeah, exactly. So I went to go make a video about this review yesterday, but we had to go out, right? And I wanted to play with these shades up here just to see if they're patchy, how they work, so people would know. And then I'm like, I'm going out as soon as we're done this video, I'm going out. So I didn't put these shades on and I stopped the video. So I pretty much just played with these because I personally don't like blues and stuff on me, but I was going to do it for the video. So after this live, I'm going to review this because I know a lot of people are wondering about it and I have my thoughts on it. So I just wanted to make sure I, gave my thoughts on how I think it works and stuff like that. But it's really, really nice. Like the top 2 rows I'm here for. The bottom row, maybe not this purple, I wouldn't wear. And I probably, the green and the blue. And I don't know what to do with a yellow. This one here I would dig into. And I might do something with the purple. But I don't think I really thought about it. Because I don't think it's, 80% of the palette. So there's, oh my God, tomorrow I have to bring back so much stuff to Sephora. I'm reading. Janet said she canceled the premium box. It's just too darn much money. Yeah, that's true. And if if you're not getting at least, I think there's like 6 or 7 products that comes in that box. If it's not 4 items that you're going to use that you're excited about, it's not worth the money, right? Tribe Beauty Box is a great one, Brooke. Yes, Brooke, one of my favorite boxes if you want makeup. I just seen that. You're thinking makeup, your skin is so sensitive that you try not to mix up too much when you find a good routine. That's smart. That's very smart, Brooke. Tribe Beauty Box. Look at my video. I reviewed what I got into it, I think on Friday, and 3 or 4 days before, I actually unboxed what I got in that box. I think Tribe is probably my favorite makeup box. Because I love the items. Like, we got a mascara in it. I like this mascara. We got a lipstick. It's a really nice lipstick, but it's a liquid lip, and I'm not a fan of liquid lips, but if you guys are, it's a good one. The eyeshadow palette, oh my God. This is the eyeshadow palette that came in June, Brooke. I love this. So you're not going to get this one if you sign up now, the chocolate box, but you'll get one called the Beauty Box, which is just as gorgeous. And I have that picture on my video. I swear to God, I got this and I got the Natasha Denona bronze palette the same day, I think around the same day. And I did a review on this and I haven't opened it since. I wore this palette all last week. All last week, every day I wore this palette. freaking love this palette. I'm like, if I'm not reaching for this and this is $100, this is going back to Sephora tomorrow. Because, I'm not reaching for it. I have no desire to reach for it. It's beautiful colors, but I have no desire to reach for it. So I think I'm going to send that back and get back my money, right? But this one here, oh my God, I'm at this all last week. I wore it every day. Okay, I'm so behind now. Put the yellow in your crease. Yeah, I know. I'm not a bright color like that, girl. It's not my jam for me. I just don't like the way it looks on me. I like my neutrals and stuff like this. I'm not a bright person. Ashley's laughing. Her mini just heard on the radio the concert we were supposed to go to is rescheduled. It would have been in like 50 days. Now it's over 400 days. I know, it's crazy, right? COVID is crazy. Kelsey said premium started off really good, but started to go downhill since the Fenty box. I agree. Totally agree, Kelsey. Hi, Patricia. She just got here. Will I be on? Yes, I am. I'm going to do 2 videos after my live. I want to review this because I think I might be sending this back. And I am also going to be doing my Look Fantastic video. So I think after the live, I'll upload and unbox this one today. And I'm also going to do the Morphe palette one, but I'll probably upload that tomorrow. Like, I'll do it, but I'll just keep it to upload it for tomorrow. I got like eyeshadow palettes everywhere. Oh my God. They're all over the place. Okay, and then I got this one. And I don't know if anyone really wants a review on this because it's been out for such a long time. So I don't know if people really want a review. I just might play with it maybe one day on a live or something like that and see what I think about it. Because I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Do I want to keep it? I don't know. So I think that's where I'm at with this palette, the Life's a Drag one. I'm not sure if I want to keep it or not. But I can't very well send it back to BoxyCharm and ask them for my money back. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Patricia, yay, can't wait. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've seen the spoilers for the June Look Fantastic box. I don't even remember what's in it. And that's a good thing. And I think the spoilers were out. I think I posted the spoilers for the July Look Fantastic box, and I couldn't tell you what's in that now. But one box I definitely am getting. I'm getting the Glossy-Box Summer Limited Edition box. That's coming out July 9th. And there's going to be 8 items in the box. And that beautiful freaking bag is going to be in it as well. So I'm definitely getting that box. But that's going to cost, if you're not a subscriber, it's going to be $40 USD. If you are, it's going to cost you $35 USD. Even if they send the $5 off code, we're still going to have to pay the $5 shipping. So it's going to be $35 USD if you weren't aware, if you didn't know. I also posted on my page too today, on our page, if you guys haven't seen it. I signed up for Glossy-Box a couple of days ago, and I literally paid, I signed up for 3 months, and I paid $50 in Canadian. And so I usually sign up for 3, but I wait until they have like a 25 or 30% off. And because I had gotten Glossy-Box for 3 months prior, I do the surveys, and then after you do the survey on Glossy-Box, because every item you get, you have to do a survey, right? You get money in your account. Once you're finished that survey, they're going to ask you if you want to review that product. So write that review and you get money in your account. So every 3 months, I make sure I cancel before the 14th. Like say if I got, May, June, and July. Well, I'm getting July. So July, August, September. So before September 14th, I'll cancel that 3-month subscription. I'll do all of my reviews and my surveys. And then come October, I will wait until Glossy-Box has a 25 or 30% off. So I'll wait for that. Then when I sign back in, I either get the 25, 30% off, and then I got between $12 and $15 in my account for credits. That makes it, so I use all of that, and then I get the 3 months for, like $15 a box, which is not bad, right? And that's the only way that I would get a glossy box, because it's definitely not worth, $35 to $40 a month. It's not worth that at all. But if you're getting it for $15 to $20, it's okay, but nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. Patricia said she had the mystery box and it was horrible. You posted on the group, broken, leaked, expired, free samples. What happened, Patricia? The best thing I think you can do for that, because I do not go into Look Fantastic, into their website, into that chat. I don't send an email because they don't know anything there. That customer service, they're terrible. I will tweet. And if I got that box, I would have taken a picture, wrote about it, and tagged Look Fantastic. And I find that's the only way that they will actually do something, is by tweeting it. Oh, good, you got a refund. Hi, Sandra D. But if you have any issues with a subscription box, the best thing to do is tweet about it. BoxyCharm, yeah. BoxyCharm customer service is crap. You can tweet, you can freaking go on Instagram, you can say and do all you want to, but they're terrible. But any other company, if you tweet about your experience, they are all over that trying to fix it and make it better. Hi, Brianna. Yeah, the customer service. You saw what happened with my Look Fantastic. You got to remind me, Ashley. Sandra D was out fishing. Sandra D, was it your little boy? Did you post a picture of your little boy? Was he in the hospital? I'm not sure. I was barely scrolling through. Is he okay? I think yes. Is he okay now? Did you catch any fish? His sugar was super low. Okay, he's a diabetic. Okay. Hi, Dana. How are you, love? How's your day? What is everyone having for dinner? I think, you know what? I just got an email saying that if you spend $35 on Uber Eats, you get 30% off. So I don't know. It might be an Uber Eats day. Telling you via email you would have to pay $15 for shipping every month for the full 12 months. Yes, Ashley. That's why I Look Fantastic customer service. When you go on their website, I just think they are absolutely clueless. It's like they don't know anything. Sandra said, yes, he is. We're going to Chio on the 20th. And catch and release. He's not diabetic that you know. Oh, okay. What is Chio? I don't know what Chio is. Dana said that she is waiting for her bread to rise. You're baking some buns. Oh, and you picked the herbs from your garden. Oh, I bet you it smells lovely in your house. When you put that in the oven, it's going to smell lovely. Okay, Ottawa Children's Hospital. Okay. Okay, I got to scroll up. See what it was you said. You're going to the hospital on the 20th. That's strange though, his sugar being low, but he's not. Are you waiting until the 20th to find out if he's diabetic to get those tests done, Sandra? So what happened that you had to bring him to the hospital? That's scary. That is so scary. He gets puking fits. Oh. I wonder, gluten-free, lactose, maybe that might be something. He's probably going to see a gastroenterologist, I would imagine, when he goes to the Children's Hospital. And they'll find out what's happening. Ashley said they're having breakfast for dinner, French toast and sausages. I love that. I was literally thinking the same. But I have no eggs. Savannah used the last egg 2 days ago when she was doing something in a cup. I don't know what she was doing. Baking a cake in a cup. She's seen a video on YouTube. So she used our last egg for that, and we didn't pick up any yesterday. And I forgot because we were at Shoppers soon. I should have, but I forgot. And he's not allergic to anything. It's a mystery. Wow, it is. Hi, Sandra C. How are you? Yeah. So if I had any eggs in the house, I probably would do the same. Um, have some eggs and bacon if I had any eggs in the house, but I don't. And it is way too hot to cook. Same thing as yesterday. Oh my God, winter had me up all day, oh, all night last night. Not last night, the night before. I went to bed at 1. He had me up just after 2. Then he got me up, I think, like at 3:30, he was knocking stuff off my desk. And then at 5:30, he woke me up. So I got up and I stayed up. And then Ian got home around 7. And they went to bed at work, I think, around 10:30, 11. And they didn't have a call until just after 2. And from maybe quarter after 2, he did not get to go back to bed. They were working all night. There was some fires and stuff like that. And that was Friday night. So he got up around 2 o'clock, I think, and he was up all night. So he came home. We're both awake, and for some reason decided to stay awake and not go back to bed. Oh, it was such a long day yesterday. He went to bed at 8:30 last night because he had to go to work this morning. So, yeah, we didn't cook. We had to go out and do some things, and I think we asked the girls, "What do you want? We'll bring you home something." And they said Wendy's, so that's what I had. And I think Ian had a shawarma. But it is when it's hot like this, it's just too hot to be in the kitchen. That's why hot dogs and hamburgers are fabulous in the summertime if you got a barbecue. But sometimes it's too hot to be out there around the barbecue. It's too hot to do much for the next couple weeks. Yeah, it's going to be a scorcher. Yes, that's right, Andrea. Sandra, I hope he gets better. Yeah, Dana ordered out yesterday as well. It is. It's when it's hot like that. How can you cook, Dana? You're gonna die if you're gonna be baking bread. Last week, Savannah wanted a beef roast, and she was asking for this beef roast for like 5 days in a row. So last Sunday, I made this full-on roast dinner with potatoes, and oh my God, it was so hot. By the time the food was ready, I couldn't even. I can't eat it. Are you guys like that when you make like this big meal? And then when it's ready to be eaten, you just can't eat it anymore. I couldn't eat it. The pine bugs are out with a vengeance. Oh, Sandra, are you talking about the little June bugs or those big freaking June bugs? They're insane. I don't know if it's the same thing that you're talking about. Hi, Elvira. How are you? No, love. We're just talking about bugs and weather. Yes, I hope he does, Sandra D. Ashley said she eats too much while cooking and you just want to nap and be left alone. Yep. Well, you're always tasting, right? Japanese beetles. Are those the June bugs? Man, I have seen, oh my God, some pictures of bugs. I literally have nightmares. Veronica is guilty. She'll post these pictures of spiders on her Facebook. And the last time she posted a picture of a scorpion, right? I literally had a nightmare of scorpions that night. So now she knows when she posts pictures of spiders to make sure I can't see that post. I don't like spiders. And call you Jen. Okay, love. So Elvira Queen of Makeup, her name is Jen. They take a bite out of you? Yeah. I'm not like a spider fan. I got bit last year. Um, now I don't know what it was. I woke up and the thigh part of my leg was like this. It was swollen. It was throbbing. And then a little bit down my leg, there was another bite. And I have no idea what that was. And I was freaking out. Like, oh my God, was there a bug in my bed? But I was outside on the patio working and came into bed around 12:30, 1 o'clock, right? So I don't know if it like landed on my clothes and I didn't know. Like, oh my God, I hate bugs. I hate bugs. Bugs and snakes, I'm not into any of that. Madison wants a snake, and I'm like, not a chance in the world. It's not gonna happen. You know, when you move out, you can have a snake, but I'm not, none of that's coming in my house. Not a chance. So who else is still waiting on Ipsy? Jen, same. Don't like bugs either. Oh, no way. I have a second Ipsy bag that's in Mississauga. And if I look on my Canada Post app, it says I should have it delivered on Monday. But that's what my last Ipsy bag said for about 2 weeks. And so did my BoxyCharm pop-up. So I don't know what, I don't trust that anymore. But I do know tomorrow I'm going to get the Cause box, the summer Cause box. So that should be interesting. Sandra doesn't have June Ipsy. Jen said she would love to try Ipsy sometime. Ipsy still is, you know, sometimes you get a dud of a bag, right? Like that bag I had that had Manic Adar and Deuce in it, you know, it was like, what the flip, you know? But most times I like my bags, so I don't mind that it's 20, 21 bucks. And the add-ons, like the add-ons are good sometimes. I'm not even going to say most times for the add-ons. I think I enjoy the $3 add-ons more than the full-size ones. But man, when I seen that Jackie Aina, her palette, I jumped on that. Dana said, Brianna got her Ipsy on Friday. Andrea's still waiting, right, Andrea? And Sandra's still waiting. Dana said, I'll let you know if you have your June bag by Friday evening because you're going to your parents. Yes, right, because Dana, why do you have everything delivered to your parents? Jen said she still haven't tried any sub boxes. Jen, 3 favorite sub boxes: Tribe Box, Look Fantastic, and Ipsy. Those would be my 3. Look Fantastic is more skincare from the UK, and it's about, if you sign up for 12 months, it'll cost you about $20, $22 a month. Ipsy is the 5 deluxe sizes. Sometimes you get full size, sometimes you don't, and that's about $20, $21 a month. And Tribe is every 2 months, and it's going to cost you, I think, around $60 Canadian every 2 months. Those are my 3 favorite. How do you get tracking other than what's on the website? Andrea, which one are you talking about? Ipsy? Sandra said she canceled BoxyCharm and she's going to sign up for Tribe Beauty. Sandra, I got a $7 off code that should be, it should be under my Tribe Beauty video. Nikki finally got her Ipsy on Friday. Did you like it, Nikki, what you got? Does your neighbor steal your mail? Oh my goodness, Dana, that's awful. Sandra D loves Tribe. Me here. Yeah, Sandra C, same thing. Brown paper packages is a good lifestyle box. Yes, I love that's always. Brown paper packages is always a beautiful surprise when I get it, because you just don't know. Like, it's all, I think it always is like a mystery. I think it's a great box. Janet loves that box as well. Ipsy. Okay, so Andrea, take your tracking. Go on your, Ipsy site. I don't think it's going to be still there now. But if you don't have the tracking, I don't think it's going to be on your account anymore because it's July. Send them a tweet and ask them, and they'll send it to you. But take the tracking number and put it on your Canada Post app. Whenever I get tracking for any bag, as soon as I get that tracking number, it's on. I put it on my Canada Post app. That way I'm not going to lose it. And eventually, because once DHL, like say DHL brings out the Ipsy, right? Once it gets into Canada, DHL is not tracking that anymore. So if you lose it, you don't know what's happening with your bag. So with every box, as soon as I get tracking, it goes directly onto my Canada Post app. And granted, it might be a week before it has any information, but then one day you go look at it and it's there, it's in Canada, being processed. So take your tracking number and put it on the Canada Post app. It was a good one? Oh, that's good, Nikki. Sandra's waiting for the August box to start. For the August box for what box? Hi, Heenan. How are you? Alvara says Jen says she would love to try out sheet mask. You have never before. What would I recommend? Oh, you're asking the wrong person, Jen. I do not like sheet masks at all. I don't like them. I like a mask that you can apply on your face. I do not like sheet masks, but I do know that there is a subscription box that is sheet masks. I don't remember what it's called though. Maybe one of the girls might know. But yeah, I don't like sheet masks at all. I can't breathe in them. I get claustrophobic. I don't like them. For Tribe. Okay, you're waiting for the August box. Yes, I can't wait for the spoilers to see what's coming in that. When Billy sent me a picture of the June box. Oh my goodness. I think like around the end of April. And I was, can you just send me that palette now? Can I have the palette now? And then I, having to keep it quiet what was coming in the box. You don't know if you would like them. You know, you can get different sheet masks. Walmart's got them. Jen, I don't know where you are. Are you in Canada or are you in the US? Face Tory is a good sheet mask subscription. Yes, that's what it's called. WPG Girl said Face Tory. That's a sheet mask subscription box. I don't think it's that expensive, but I don't know. Nikki said the same thing, Face Tory. I would suggest, in regards to sheet mask, Jen, check out your local Walmart and try one there first. Anyone know of any brands that's out at Walmart? That's good. You're in the US. Okay. Then I don't know. Where's I got a drawer full of sheet masks here. I don't know, because I think this one here is Masquerade, but I think it's a Canadian company, and I'm not sure if you can get this in the United States, but that's what I would do. I would just go to Walmart and just try one and see how you feel with having it on, and that way you know. Neutrogena, yeah, they have face masks, that's right, and I think, oh yeah, all of those companies might have face masks, right? Like even e.l.f. I believe e.l.f. has some face masks that you can try out to see how you feel with having it on your face. It's got, what is the weather like in Arizona? Oh my God, imagine it's cooking. Which reminds me, I'm going to put on some of my Arizona perfume that's coming in that box. Seriously, you probably won't believe me, but if in that Glossy Box new summer box that's coming out, they're going to have a 5 ml bottle of the Arizona. And I was like, I got to get this box. But if I didn't like anything else coming in the box, I wouldn't have gotten it. Or, well, it's not out yet, but. So there's 8 other things coming in the box. And the spoilers look okay. They look pretty decent. So I'm hoping that some people like the other items that's in the box and they don't like the perfume, so we can trade. So I can trade it all for the Arizona. You could ask at a cosmetics department or a drugstore and see what they say. That's right, Sandra. Hi, little Dave. e.l.f. is really nice too. Yes, I would imagine it's very hot. You're welcome, Jen. So guys, do you think stage 3 is going to open up anytime soon? Nikki's excited. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm almost afraid that people are going to smell it and be like, oh, this smells terrible. And Lisa's always talking about it. Oh, I just like it. I just love the smell of this. I don't know. It smells like a perfume. Should. And it's so light. I literally, like, sometimes I'll put this on before I go to bed just because I want to smell it, which is wasting it, but I just want to smell it. Thank you, Jackie. I'm excited for everybody to try. Um, Thank you, wenches. I'm excited for everybody to try the Arizona perfume. Anyone develop any habits since this whole lockdown? Dana asked. You have a newfound obsession with plants. You just placed a succulent order, so now you get some pots with drainage holes. You know, Dana, believe it or not, when we had our house in Coburg, we planted in the backyard. I had tomatoes, I had peppers, green beans. Did we have tomatoes? No, we didn't have tomatoes because we don't like tomatoes. But I had green beans and peppers, zucchini. Oh my God, Michael's zucchini would grow so freaking big. And then we moved into the city. And so the next summer, I tried to turn our patio, because we're on the 15th floor, into a garden, right? My green beans came out perfectly. They were great. But my peppers would start and then they would stop when they got about that big. It should have really been planted into the ground. I even had watermelons and they all started to come, but then they stopped because it was in a plant. But if you're looking for good pots, try the dollar store. A lot of my plants were in the dollar store pots. I mean, they were good, cheap, and the dollar store has some really nice stuff for the garden and cheap. And if not, then it wasn't Canadian Tire. Was it Lowe's? No, Home Depot? No. Yes. Home Depot. I would get some of my pots at Home Depot as well. BC is pretty much all open. Your numbers have been down for a while. Well, that's good, Nikki. Arizona, oh my God, 4,000 a day. Wow. Was it Florida that had 50,000 in one day? That's insane. Sandra said she developed an online shopping obsession, subscription boxes. Oh, I'm with you, Sandra. You're rediscovering proper skincare and makeup that is age appropriate. You're 55. That's awesome. That's perfect. That's what I did start 3 years ago. And look, where I am now, right? But for years, I mean, I always had to, Cindy saying, girl, I always had to put on moisturizer because I had really dry skin. So that's been since I was 13. But in regards to makeup, oh God, I didn't even know. If someone spoke to me about a bronzer or a toner 3 years ago, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Hold on. I'm on my live right now, comma. I can give you the answer on the live or message you in a bit. Somebody sending me a message. Okay, sorry everybody. Where are we? Bye, Jen. Janet's the same. The addiction with online shopping, Janet. Dana said you think Florida had 11,000 report in one day. And Jen is taking off. Stay hydrated, Jen. I can't imagine how hot Arizona is. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine. Didn't I read somewhere or was that just United States as a whole, had 50,000 in one day? I think that was probably United States as a whole, all of the country combined had 50,000. Hello, Miss Lorinda. How are you, darling? How is your day? Sandra said she always used to use makeup, but you had personal crap about 7 years ago and just getting back to being interested. Yeah. Me too. I had the same makeup bag for 10 years. I had I think it was probably a L'Oreal foundation, a brown eyeliner, and a mascara. And I would put a little bit of brown eyeliner right here. And then if I were going crazy, really crazy with makeup, I would put a little line halfway right there and then rub it in. And that's all I did. I didn't even have lipstick. I had chapstick. I think I had a lip liner. I always had a lip liner that was called Nutmeg that I got at the dollar store, which was my absolute favorite lip liner that I've ever used in my life. This one lip liner, I got it at this dollar store, and the dollar store that I got it is gone now, and I've never found that lip liner since, but it was my absolute favorite lip liner. And that was what was in my makeup bag for about 10 years. I'm good, sweetheart. Janet had the same old expired makeup. Ashley says you had 50 in one day. Here in London, we only have had a few a day, and it's been that way for a long time. Oh, that's good. Lorena said I got her to click that glossy box link. Oh no! What did you? Which one? The subscription or are you getting the subscription, Lorinda, or are you gonna get the limited edition box? Hi, Miss Cindy Lynn. I'm good. Okay, Miss Cindy Lynn. You want to know about the bronze gold? Hi, Sabrina. Okay, so this is what I think about this. I'm gonna be bringing this back. It is a stunning palette, but I'm gonna show you something because the only time I opened this was the day I got it and reviewed it, and that was it. I put it back in the box, and I haven't touched it since, right? And that's one of the reasons why I think I am going to bring it back is because I have not touched it since. The eyeshadow palette that we got from the Tribe Beauty Box, I literally got both around the same time, and I wore that all last week. And I didn't go near this, even though my fingerprints are all over it. But one thing I'm worried about is I'm afraid it's going to crack. Because, like, this right here, all the, powder is there and stuff. Because my other palette, the Sunrise palette, all cracked. And even though, like, they are beautiful, beautiful shades. Like, the matte browns, I love. I love all the matte browns because they're just my colors, right? I love matte browns. But the shims, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they just seem they're not shades that I usually wear because I got some of these shades, these bronze shades. I have them in other palettes and I don't usually wear them. I like my shimmers to be a little bit lighter, and I really thought that this palette was missing like a nice champagne color to put, on your inner corner or to just put a little bit right there the way I do my makeup, right? But to me, the bronze colors I'm not going to wear in the shims. These ones here, I don't tend to go towards them. They're not colors that I tend to go towards. I think when I seen it, I just seen the browns, and I love browns. And the fact that I haven't reached for this palette since I've done the review tells me that I'm not going to, even though it's beautiful, it's Natasha Denona, it's pigmented, it's blendable, it's all of that, it's all the good stuff. But I'm not going to reach for that. And that was $100 palette. So I'm going to be bringing this back. So that's my reasoning for bringing it back is because I know I'm not going to use it. And then I'm just wasting $100 freaking dollars. Okay, I have to go down. Thank you. Hi, Lorinda. Hi, Lorinda's reminding everybody to hit the like button. Thank you, Lorinda. I'm good, Miss Cindy Lynn. Okay, you signed up for 3 months. And that's how, because I know, like, now that you signed up for the 3 months, this time around it's going to be more money. But make sure you cancel. So we both had to cancel for September 14th, right? Because if you don't, it's automatically going to renew you for another 3 months. So we make sure we cancel before the September 13th. You do all the reviews, do your surveys, because usually when you get your box a few days later, the survey will be there. And every item that comes in the box, you do the survey, they ask you questions. And then at the end of it, it'll pop up and say, okay, 25 cents or whatever, or 15 cents, whatever it is, will be put into your account. And on the bottom, it says, do you want a review? So say yes to the review, do your review where you leave the comments and what you think of it. And that's an extra 10, 15 cents. So after 3 months of doing that, usually you have between $12 and $15 in your account. I can't remember the exact amount now. And then I wait because Luxebox always has 25 to 30% off. And I wait for that. So like I ended my subscription in May and I didn't see for June a 25 or 30% come out. But in the beginning of July, I did. They had it for 48 hours. They had a 25% off. So I signed up and I used $12 of my credit. I got the 25% off and it literally cost me for 3 months, it was $50 and change. So if you break that down, I paid $15 and change for every box. in Canadian. So that's how, for me, it's worth it then, but I would never pay full price for that box. So the first time you signed up, it's a little bit more money. But if you decide once that subscription is done, and you see it come out for 25, 30% off and sign up again, it should only cost you about $50 or $55 for every 3 months after that. If that makes sense. Okay, I'm so behind. Um, I'm missing a conversation here about nursing homes. Am I doing a look with this palette today? This one here, Dana? No, there's a video already done about this palette. I did it last week, love. You have to be, okay, you're talking about Southern Sydney. Hello. Hi. I didn't even see you come on. Southern Sydney. Is this your first time being here? You're welcome, Sydney Lynn. Hi, Claudette. How are you? You got it for $48 Canadian? Oh, that's awesome. How did you do that? Tell me how you did it. Were you able to use my link and the July 4th as well? That's freaking awesome, Lorinda. Let me know how you did that so I can, because when I went in and tried, I just used the July 4 and it came to like $58. But how did you get the extra percentage off? So I can change on my Facebook post. Ashley said she can't wait to see how bad Topbox is. I actually went for the Privé box, so I'm wondering if I get that. Miss Claudette is here. Miss Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah. That's a good, yeah. Oh my God, Lorinda, 48 Canadian dollars. I need to know how it works, because when I tried, it would come up and say 58. So you must have got an extra percentage off. And if you went in through my link, maybe you got that 20% off and then you went in with the July 4th code, and that's how you got it for $48? If you did, that's pretty good. That's really good. Andrea, yeah, it's so bad. Andrea's hanging on for the beauty surprise. I think that's legit, probably the number one reason why anyone is still subscribed to Topbox. It gave your first box for $15 and my code. Oh my God. Oh, I got to fix that. That is fabulous. And Sydney said she tried with my code, but it wouldn't work with July 4th. Cindy Lynn, did you try on a new email? Because I think this was the first time Lorinda tried on a new email, maybe. First time signing up for Luxebox, probably. Ashley said she just signed back up because she needed to laugh. And the beauty surprise will hopefully make up for the next one. You know, I was surprised with the Topbox Privé boxes that they came out with for July, because usually, like the last 6 months, have been kind of crappy, right? And they had some okay stuff there. So I went for the It Cosmetics CC cream. I guess we'll see. Yes, try it now with a new email. Just sign back up because you need to. Yeah, let me know what happens, Cindy Lynn, because I'm assuming that's the reason why Lorinda got it for $48 Canadian. When Lorinda, correct me if I'm wrong, it was probably the first time you signed up for Luxebox. But that's a good price. What is that divided by 3? Somebody do the math, because I'm not smart. Y'all know that. First time subs get first box for 15. Yeah, I think anybody can use the code for 4 and get it for 15. But because it was your first sub and you went in through my link, when you go in through my link, you get 20% off. So you got both the 20% off, and you also got the first box for $15, which is a freaking good deal. And it works out to be $16. That is pretty cool. $16 for the box. And for me, okay, the box is worth $16, but it's not worth 35 to 40 Canadian a month. Not a chance in the world. Dana said she's been really about doing a new sub. You've been looking at chasing unicorns, but it's $15 USD for shipping to Canada. So even with the auto renew, 30% discount, it still comes at $50 USD. I've never heard of chasing unicorns. What is in that, Dana? I'm thinking one of the girls on our page, she used that US postal box thing. I think she just used it. I'm waiting for her to come back and let me know how it works. So, and if it works good and is that much money, I might subscribe to a few of those American boxes. We're talking about Cosbox. No, love, we're not talking about Cosbox. We're talking about Glossybox. The $16 where Lorinda paid $16 or $48, so for 3 boxes. Glossybox we're talking about. For Cosbox, I have a $15 off code for that. There's like the Trend Mood box. I'd love to get one of those, but shipping to Canada is $20, and that's $20 USD. So I'm waiting to see what that girl says about that whole shipping company. You know, get us something, and it actually gets shipped to the company's office in the States, and they send it to you in Canada. So I want to find out how much they charge to send it to you in Canada. And I know here in Toronto, like if I drove, which I don't, but there's also a company in Niagara Falls, US, that I can send my boxes to and use their address, but I would have to go pick it up, like cross the border, and it's $5 per box. So I don't know. I think when COVID's over, I'm trying to think of something to do to get more boxes, so I might go that route. It's just, you know, trying to convince Ian, hey, let's go to Niagara Falls for the night, you know? Why do you want to go to Niagara Falls? Because I got some boxes. Okay, I want a raffle. And you sub 3 months for Guilty Nails, press on, glue on, polish art. Fingers crossed, it's a good one. Oh, that's interesting. Andrea's interested in hearing that info too. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it was Jane who did it on our page. So she's going to let me know how it works out. Because I'm like, okay, if we're paying, whenever we get a box from the US, we're paying $5 usually for shipping anyways. $5 to, $9, I'll say, right? Or $5 to $10. So if they're going to be charging us between $5 to $10 to do that, okay, right? I'd rather it be like $5 instead of $10, but okay. But if it's any more than that, like if we're getting charged $32 per box or something, or maybe if they, compile 5 boxes together and charge you $30, okay, I'm not mad at that, right? But if it's like $30 for 1 box, then no, that's just not worth it. There's my hotel room. Yes, Andrea. It won't work for you. It won't take both discounts. That is weird. It worked for Lorinda. Have you made sure, Cindy, that you're signed out? And make sure you're signed out of Glossybox and clear your cookies. Because it worked for Lorinda. She got it for $48, so she got both discounts. That is strange, isn't it? By the way, next week, the week of July 15th, July 15th is my birthday. We're going to a cabin for that week. So I don't know if Lorinda posted the link for the Guilty Nails. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make any videos. If I do, they're probably gonna be pre-made. So just so you know. Kelsey said she tried Glossy. It won't work for her. I've never had Glossy before. That is strange. Lorinda, you are lucky, love. You're the only person it's worked for. You live so close to the Niagara Outlet Mall. Oh, Dana. So that would be perfect for you when the border opens. Because they literally charge $5 a box. Oh, I wish I lived next to a border. Oh my goodness. I'd be like, I'd be in trouble if I lived next to a border. Thanks, fairies, Lorinda said. Lorinda, you're a lucky fairy. It was a yep. Good for you. Yes, it's going to be fun. I mean, the water park's not opening, which is a bugger. I'm so mad. I don't know. If you're going to, open up swimming pools and you're going to open up watering pads, and why can't you open the water? The chlorine in that place is insane. So I figure I'm hoping that they open for August if we go into the third stage. But then again, I think other places will go into the third stage for we do here in Toronto. Will probably be one of the last places to go into the third stage. WPG Girl said, with getting boxes shipped to the States, you have to worry about the chance you will pay duty when you cross the border. Right. See, that's why I want to do, I'd rather do the one where you pick up your box at that place for $5 a box, and we'll just stay overnight. And then I'll legit just take the stuff out of the box and put it in my suitcase and be like, no, girl, I bought that with me. All that makeup, I bought it with me. But then that's scary too, right? Do you guys find that when you go and cross a border, you're not doing anything wrong, you're not doing anything illegal, but I'm terrified every single time I go to the border. I don't know. I just feel like, oh my God, I'm guilty of something and I didn't do anything. Anybody else feel like that? Those people, they're scary. They are so scary. The people who work at the borders, they terrify me. Thank you, Lorinda. You too? Right? They are so terrifying. Oh my goodness. Cost you more in a hotel room than shipping, though. That's true. That is true. But that's, there's all that great food that we can't get here in the States. I mean, if I said to Ian, okay, let's go to, God, what's his favorite restaurant again in the States? Oh, gosh. The breadsticks, the Italian with the breadsticks. Oh, help me. A restaurant in the States. You get breadsticks when you go. It's Italian food. Famous restaurant. Olive Garden. Yes, Sarah, you got it. Whenever we go to the States, Ian wants to go to the Olive Garden. Because there's no Olive Garden here. So, right? There's no Olive Garden here, right? Yes. So I'll be like, and the casino, So, hey, how about we do that once a month? And he can go play in the casino and I can just go eat some food. I love going to the States for the food. They have all these fast food places, the, $1 menus. Oh my gosh. Food is just good. A hotel room is fun. That's true. Okay. Isn't there new policies for amounts they charge duty on? I have no idea, Kelsey. Hi, Mary Moots. How are you? The Border Patrol. Yes, they are so freaking scary. Just have your receipts on the way out. They might not be as hard on duties or let you go. They're scary. I hate going across that border. I'm terrified. And I'm trying to be all smiley and, goofy or, hey, I'm a good person. I'm not breaking any laws. And, telling the kids, smile at the man. Just smile at him. Madison, blink your eyes at him or something, right? They're so scary. I wonder if they take a course on how to intimidate people at the border. You did U.S. pick up for Christmas gifts that we couldn't ship to Canada, and we're lucky that you didn't have to pay duty. Oh, good for you, WPG Girl. WPG Girl said they got 2 Olive Gardens in Winnipeg. Oh, wow. We have none here. Cracker Barrel in the States. There's a Cracker Barrel here, Dana. I think it's around me somewhere. There's an Olive Garden in Edmonton. We don't have one here. There used to be one in Toronto, but it's not anymore. I wouldn't know about what's in other provinces. I just know that in Toronto there wasn't. As of July 1st, Sandra said, the trade agreement changed between US and Canada. Hard to say if it will affect our boxes. I guess we'll know, in the next, I'm going to say upcoming weeks, but we'll know about that, Sandra, in August, because chances of our boxes getting here in July, for July, it might not happen until August. We'll see how it goes. Mary Mood said you would go on a spree at Ulta. Yes. And I've been to the States a couple of times now since I've been into makeup, and I never ever got to make it to Ulta. I got to make it to TJ Maxx, and I went a little bit crazy there. I don't even think I went into a Sephora, but I really wanted to go to Ulta because they have Color Pop, right? Yeah, Sandra. I just like to, and it's the thing is, I like to drive, even though I don't drive. Ian does the driving. So I told him about 3 years ago, I had said I'd like for us to take when Savannah turns 14 that summer, because if he can work it, he can get at least a month off, right? Or even a month and a half off from work if he can work his schedule that way. And I said, I'd like for us to get, just one of those pull up trailers or even like a little trailer to put on back of the car and travel for about a month, right? And just go into different parks and stuff like that with the girls. Savannah will be 14, Madison will be 11, because I figure it's going to be our last summer with, our daughter, right? When she turns 15, she's working or doing her thing. And I really want to do that. I want to go down south because I want to go see New Orleans. I want to go to Georgia and all these places and all that food. Oh my God, that food. I love Southern food. But I don't know if that's going to happen. That's like me trying to get work off for a month. Ian can do it, but I don't think I could do it. That might happen when we're, retired. Okay, Cindy said, so Glossy, you got it to work. 46.80 US for 3 months. Is that right? That's a lot cheaper than what I posted. I think. I don't know. Lorinda said she paid 48 Canadian for it. But that sounds about right, though, Sydney Lynn. Dana says she's been dying to try Truly Beauty. I've never heard of them, Dana. They were getting it for you, dear. $50 Canadian. Lorinda, it was in US, not Canadian. Double check and see how much you paid for it on your thing, just so we can know. On your bank statement, if it was $48 US or if it was $48 Canadian. Just to confirm. For under $50 Canadian. Yeah. We were at an airport in Venezuela many years ago, Mary said. Mary moves. The guy had an automatic rifle. He got mad at you and we didn't get searched. Oh, wow. He was checking Canadians entering the country, not leaving. Oh, my Lord in heaven. I didn't think it was Canadian funds. It's in U.S. Okay, Lorena's going to be right back. She's going to go and double check. Oh, my God. I got a story. So 2 summers ago, we drove to the States with Mom. And Mom has never been outside of Canada before. The only place she's ever been is Toronto and Barrie and Ennisville. That's it, and St. John's, Newfoundland. She's never been anywhere else, right? And that's pretty much it. Like, she's been, I think it was like a beach maybe. Niagara Falls. She's been to Niagara Falls with us. But other than that, she's never been anywhere, right? So we drove to the States. And she's so excited. She got her passport for the first time. And we went to the White House. So on the drive there, we were just, driving. We didn't tell her where we were going. We wanted it to be a surprise. So she seen a sign that said Washington. And she's like, she's like, Lisa, are we going to Washington? And I'm like, no, Mom, not Washington, D.C. That's Washington something else. And she believed what I said, right? So we park. And if you've been to Washington to get around the White House, there's like monuments and stuff like that, and the traffic was insane, and it was literally 42 degrees. It was so hot. It was in August, the end of August. It was so hot. So we get out of the car and we walk across the street, and as you're walking down the little street where the White House is on the other side, there's like monuments and stuff like that there, and she's just walking. I think she's like, she thought she was, but then I said no, we weren't, so she didn't know what we were doing, right? So I turn on the camera and I say to Mom, do you know where we are? And she's like, no. And I say to the kids, do you know where we are? And they're like, no. And I'm like, you don't know what that house is? And then Madison, who was like 7 or 8 at the time, and 7, because she's 9 now, said, yeah, isn't that the White House? So Mom starts to cry. I'm going to cry. Don't let me cry. I don't want to cry. Hi. Anybody else like that? You think about your parent crying and you want to cry? So Mom starts to cry, and I got on film, and she's like, we're at the White House, really? Meanwhile, Trump is president, so it had nothing to do with Trump. It was just for her, a place that she's always seen on TV. You know, like we've always seen it. It was my first time being there as well. So we got all that on video. And then we decided to walk down to see what else was there. So behind, like, there's the White House, and then there's another building next to the White House. So we're walking down the street, and like there's this little, almost like a shed or something, right? And there's the Secret Service agents, and they're everywhere. The Secret Service guys are everywhere, looking, you know, as intimidating as the F word. And he's in this little shack. So Ian and I stepped on the grass. Now, there's no signs telling us that we can't step on the grass. Stepped on the grass to take a picture of the monument that was like behind where the White House was. And this guy came out with guns, like guns ablazing, like, you know, holding on to his guns, both sides, screaming at us to get off the grass. And there's no sign, nothing saying you can't come on the grass. There's nothing there. And we're like, whoa, sorry. Like, he freaked the hell out of me, right? You know, like, this is Secret Service. They have guns. They shoot. They kill. And then they ask about it later, right? So okay, sorry. So we walk down a little bit more, down on the sidewalk, and it's like a little park. So we go to get on the park to take some pictures. Well, didn't this guy come running down the street, hands on the guns, yelling at us to get off the land? And we're freaking out. There's nothing, not a sign saying you cannot go there. So we're like, so then Ian's being like, you don't have to be a dick. And I'm like, oh my God, don't talk to him like that. He's going to shoot you, you know. So we just keep on walking. And as we're walking, and we're with the kids, right, and Mom, they literally followed us. And then at the time, I think it was Savannah had to go pee really, really bad. Like, she really had to go pee. So we crossed the side of the street, and we're walking back up. And at the corner of the street where we had the car parked, there was a restaurant. They literally followed us. Two security people, Secret Service, crazy people, followed us all the way up to the restaurant. Savannah went and peed, and we're like, let's get back in the car, and we're just going to drive to North Carolina, because that's where we were going, to Myrtle Beach, right? Got in the car. I didn't get to eat, and I was starving, and all I wanted to do was eat, and I wanted to see the cemetery. Ian was so mad. He was mad for the next 3 hours driving. He was so mad, and was like, okay, let it go. You know, men, let it go, right? We left Washington, and we drove all the way on spite. I think he drove all the way on spite to South Carolina, and we arrived at like 2 a.m. And we didn't even have the hotel booked because we weren't supposed to get there until that day, right? Oh my God, it was so freaking scary. This guy was screaming, but yet there's no signs anywhere. So yeah, scary. Just like the border guy. They are so scary. Okay, I'm missing so much stuff now. You want to save on U.S. subscription boxes. A tip is to get a U.S. credit card. Oh, as then you pay in U.S. on your credit card and save on the credit card conversion. I didn't know that. How would you get a U.S. credit card, WPG girl? If you get a U.S. credit card, how do you pay it, though? You don't have a U.S. bank account. That's what Cindy Lynn said. WPG girl said some banks have U.S. cards, and RBC has a cross-border banking machine that gives you a US card and you transfer from your Canadian account. My email just says 4680. She'll send it to me on Facebook. It's in USD funds. Okay. Let me check. Downloading photo. Okay, yes. So that's in USD funds. Your bank statement will do the conversion rate on it. But that's a lot less than what I posted on the page, because I think the 3-month subscription was $60 something, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's in USD funds. If it's in your email, it'll be in US. We'll have to look into that. Thanks. Okay. Okay, I missed something. Did I, Andrea? I wonder what that is. 46.80 in Canadian. What is $46.80 USD in Canadian? Oh, they won't do it. 46.80. Oh, 63.47. $63.47 is what it would be in Canadian. I should get a Glossy-Box referral from you as you just signed up. Okay, I'll look into that, Cindy. So yeah, like I said, I'm new now. So when I first subscribed to Glossy-Box for 3 months, I don't know, probably like a year ago, I think I got like a 25-30% off the discount, right? So that was probably what I paid for it, $60, $62, something like that. And that's still not bad. That's $20 a box, right? Right? Is it 62 that we paid? Cindy, let me know how much you paid in Canadian for it. And that's still not bad. I think the box is worth between $50 and $20 a box, but it's definitely not worth $35 to $40 Canadian. But between $50 and $20 Canadian, it's a good box, right? So yeah, when I signed up a year ago, I paid around that for the box. And now that I do my reviews and my surveys, I'm able to, because I get $12 to $15 in my credit, and then I always wait until there's 25-30% off. So then I'm getting the box for about $15, $16 Canadian. But I make sure to wait, like say in September, I cancel before the 14th, and then they come out with, it's about $21 Canadian a box. Now that's really good. You know, the same price as Ipsy, right? So say in September, just an FYI, make sure you cancel before the 14th. But if on September 28th, it comes out and says 30% off, you sign up now, do not sign up. Don't do it. Do not sign up until October 1st or later, because if you sign up on the last day of the month, you're getting that box. So you'll end up getting double September. So make sure you don't do that, because they always come out with 25-30% off. So you might not sign up on October 1st, but on October 9th, you might sign up, and then you use your credits. You get the 30% off, and that's when you get the box for $15, $16 a month. But still, 21 Canadian a box is a really good price as well. But for 35, 40 bucks, not a chance in the world. So I think that's a good deal. Cindy, how did you manage to get it to work for you? What did you do that was different? I'm going to have to change my Facebook to find that out. Look, I'm not even on. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Holy cow, it's 5:30. I got to go eat some food, which I think I'm going to do right now. I'm sweating. Sweating. Am I missing something? Am I lagging, everybody? Okay. It's quiet. You clicked on my link and used the Honey app. It found another code for $5 off, and you applied it. Oh. What am I having for dinner? Yes, it is super hot. I'm sweating. And usually when I sweat here. Another tip. when you sweat, I sweat here on my upper lip. I sweat under my boobs and under my knees. Put deodorant under your boobs and under your knees. It works. Seriously works. Oh, hi, baby cakes. What am I having for dinner? So, oh, we got to change that. Madison's got Ian's name changed to me being dumb. Andrea, just so you know, that's Ian. And Madison changed his name to me being dumb, which we have to go back in and change that. So FYI, Andrea, because I think you retracted a statement, that's Ian. I don't know, baby. I don't know what I'm going to have. I'm hungry. Yes, Nikki said good. Have a good evening. Um, yeah, Andrea didn't know it was you. We got to change that. I have to figure out how to do it. Oh, Dana said the buns are in the oven. Yummy. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get off. I am so hungry. You're wondering why I didn't say hi. I didn't know it was you, babe. And now I look, I can see Madison's face on the picture. Funny. We have to change that. I'm gonna get Madison to change that right now. Lorinda's off to make pasta for dinner. Stay safe. Okay, everybody, I am off too. Mary's gonna have dinner as well and a cold drink. Hi, Anne-Marie, my darling. We're just getting off and leaving. I swore? Did I swear? Oh, Ian swore. Oh, okay. Andrea gets really excited if I swear. If I swear, she thinks it's the best thing ever. Okay. So, I'm going to say bye. Bye, Hannon. Oh, Hannon. Saturday, I will be live at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hannon, if you can come back, and I want you to tell me 3 sentences about yourself, so we'll let the girls say hi and introduce yourself. I didn't see you after that, and I wasn't sure if you were still here, and I'm totally forgot, Hannon, so come back next Saturday. Bye, Miss Mary. See everybody. Have a lovely week. Patricia, I'm going to go and upload, unbox this for you guys now and try on that palette, and I'll be here throughout the week, and next Saturday I'll be live. Bye, everybody. Love you. Now I got to figure out how I turn this off again, because I never know. How do I turn you off? I don't know. Don't forget to like the video, everybody. Yes, stay cool, Ashley said. Oh, here we go.